Okay. All right. Hey, there's Queen again. Okay. Yeah, the last dash, they went as soon as, for some reason, it got cut off at the end before we're getting before I was able to finish it out and sign off. But we're getting started here with a $20 Uber order. And finishing, I also didn't mention that that I got an extra $4 tip from one of the previous customers of Uber before. So they had $101 to start, and now we got an Uber order. DoorDash unfortunately has to be off until until this order gets started. So
turn right, then turn left on Sergeant Henderson Drive.
No, we got to go this way. No, we're not doing that. We're going to this way. So, yep. Hey, Vicky, welcome in. You got Queen and Vicky. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate it. Yep. We're starting with 20. Yes, it's going to Rushville, but it is, but I mean, it is $20. And, I'm willing to, willing to go ahead and do this for this amount of money. So that'll work. That'll be good to get this started. So, all right, let's go and take this little trip to Rushville real quick to drop this off. Yeah, this is a long, it's a little long trip. I mean, it is 30 miles, but by the time I get through doing this 30-mile stuff, yeah, when I mean 30 miles is 15 miles there and 15 miles back. That's what I mean by that. So by that time, we'll be able to start DoorDash when we come back here and do that. Normally, I don't do this, but, to start with $20 with Uber, I think that'll, at least to try to get them in my good graces. It might come into play later on. So that's why I say we should do this. Don't forget, we do have a drawing tonight. Don't forget, we have that drawing this evening, the Dirty Stack drawing. Could we have another Dirty Stack tonight? And right now, with this order right here, they'll be real close to Michigan, and without even, getting close to anywhere near 5:30. Michigan will be still heading to last place. Now, oh, look at this. This is the uneven road right here. Yep. This is the uneven road. I don't like that. Yeah, Ma, anything's possible. Certainly starting this way. Normally I wouldn't do this, but, I think this, especially, the guy could give me some extra here because they were out of chicken rings. And I told him, I said, he seemed a little bit disappointed when I told him that, but I said, they were willing to give him whatever he wanted. So he asked for some, some cheese fries or something like that. I think that's what he said. And they ended up instead of giving him the normal amount they would give, they went ahead and gave him a second, a 2 times the order for the inconvenience. So, and he seemed to be pretty happy with that. So, so hopefully, this might be more than $20. I'm not saying it will be. Hey, Dakari, welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, this is something I normally would not do, but to start with and plus with Uber on, I could be down here, I could get an Uber here too. So, you just never know. That's the one thing with Uber. Uber will overlap. DoorDash won't, but Uber will. I could decide if I wanted to, DoorDash in Rushville just to see what it would be like. I'd never done that before. I don't know if that'd be fair to Purdue to do that or not, but because, Rushville is a lot smaller town, than Shelbyville is. And I think that there would be more opportunity. So that's why I say smaller town. But you never know. Smaller places, but I think it would be a lot harder to get $71 there than it would be to get it here, because I'm lucky when I'm there to get, but then again, I'm starting with 20, so that would mean they would only need 50. So could they get, so if I get back to town, let's say if I got back to town by maybe 10 after 5 or a little bit after that, in 2.5 hours, do you think I could get $50? That's possible. That is possible. You're 63, so not new. Hey, Flower, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Certainly appreciate this. Yeah. So we're just going to take a small little trip to Phil. I mean, I know this is something I normally wouldn't do, but, you know, it's hard to, I mean, I want to try to get my acceptance rate on Uber up a little bit. So, yeah, I'm just going to do this and see what we can do. Wave Ocean, hey, welcome in. Yeah, welcome in to all you newbies. I certainly appreciate it. Yeah, those that you see in blue up, if you scroll up, those are some good channels to check out. So anybody that comes in, if they're in blue, that means they have my seal of approval. If they have my seal of approval, that means they're good channels to check out because they can entertain you. Yeah, at least a number of them they can. I see you subbed and like. Thank you, Wave Ocean. I certainly appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to have some fun here today. I mean, I think this is going to be, you know, I said, do you think that Purdue can get $71 in 3 hours? I think they can. I know this is taking a little bit of time away from Doordash, and, you know, there might be a little time, there might be a slight time extension on, you know, for the reason being they are doing this, and they did have a dirty stack earlier, so usually with a dirty stack, if they want to use it, they can use the extra time extended to do that. So that would be considered a timeout. They could use that timeout to have that time extended. So let's say distracted driving at its finest. I don't think so. Now I've got both hands on the steering wheel, and I've got the phone right up here in eye level so I can read it. So I think we're good. You don't have to worry about that, Kelly. I'm doing really good with this thing. You know, I keep both hands on my steering wheel. I always have it up there. You know, the phone is right at my eye level. So, yeah, you want to see both. I mean, I can't really show you, but if you want to see both hands on the steering wheel, I'll be glad to show you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I did that once before, and you know, I wasn't doing it again. Okay, where are we going? We're heading to Rushville right now to take this Uber Eats order that I have in this bag to keep, you know, to keep warm. So, yep. You're turning 10 in a day. Well, Wave, don't let Ma Duke see you that, because if you're 10, you're under the age of 18. You have to be 18 to join the chat. Yeah, you cannot get past Ma. Yep. Well, this is kind of an adventure. Yeah, this is a trip to go and drop this off, trip to come back. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, you got to be careful, guys. I mean, you know, if you're under 18, you cannot be in the chat. Yeah. Sitting chat while driving is literally distracted driving. Nope, not if you're doing what I'm doing. And let me tell you something, Bobby, I'm going to say this. In Shelbyville, you have to keep him, you know, with this being an eye level, all I can do is just look with my eyes and still see ahead, because I can do that. So it's not distracted. So we're all good. Come on the trip with me. Well, you see, you know, you're going to see what it's like to be here in Rushville. Yeah. This town that we're going into, guys, let's say, do we have to be voted to in a chat? That's not fair. I said, well, that's not my rules. That's YouTube rules. Yeah, that's YouTube rules. I don't know. You'd have to ask them. Okay, that is YouTube. It's YouTube rules. You know, when Ma Dukes is in here, you know, and she finds out that you're under 18, she will boot you out. So, yeah, I mean, I know that's not fair, but you know, that's not my rules. That's YouTube rules. Yeah. Yeah, that's their restriction. Yeah. Yeah, that's how, you know, it is. I'm sorry that, you know, that, but, you know, I mean, if it was up to me, you know, it would be okay as long as you were, you know, as long as you, were appropriate in the chat. But because YouTube has those guidelines, it's kind of like R-rated, if you want to call it that, for YouTube. R-rated. That's why 18 plus, they consider it R-rated. So yeah. But it doesn't mean, that kids aren't watching it. I mean, if they are, they don't say anything. So yeah. So that's right. Thank you, Maud, for telling me that. Yeah. I mean, at least I was happy that he was honest to say that he was 10. I'm happy with that. Yeah. That's honesty, guys. Honesty is the best policy. And I was glad that he said that. So, yeah. But like I said, that is not my rules. That is YouTube rules. Okay. And they have those rules in place for a reason, because anything can be posted on YouTube. And there's certain things, like I posted on here, this is not meant for kids. And that's why, put it on there for that reason, not meant. There's also could be age restriction, but then it gets a little iffy with YouTube if you post that age restriction, as Tornado Garden found out one time. So, yeah, you just got to be careful, guys. I don't like to do that. That's, I don't like to boot anybody out of the chat, but it is but it is regulations of YouTube. You must be 18. I know if I was a kid and I was wanting to watch somebody drive down a road like this and take food, I can see, why would you ask that? I said, is he streaming ticket? No, I'm streaming on YouTube. No, YouTube is all I stream on right now. Yeah. Okay. Town of Homer. See, we still got 11 minutes to get there, so... Yeah, it's going to be about 5:15, 5:20 by the time I get back to town, which, I think, $50. I mean, I've done $60 in 2 hours before, so anything can happen. Yep. See, it's the best interest of those under 18. Yes, you're absolutely right, Ma, it is. NFL football time. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, this could, with NFL football going on tonight, especially with the Bills and the Steelers, I think that's going to be a pretty good game. There could be some pizza orders tonight. So, yeah, anything's possible. But, I just had to keep Doordash off while I was doing this. So, Alberto, welcome in, Alberto. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We're on our way to Rushfield to drop this off here real quick. And I know this is a little out of the way, but it's okay. I don't mind getting $20. This could be more because of what White Castle did for this person, because they were out of something. I had to tell them, I had to say it this way: they're sold out. And if you say they're sold out instead of out, they take it differently. And some of them could get bent out of shape. They say, well, why are they out? But if they're sold out, that's different. Well, I guess I should have ordered earlier then. I guess it's a better item. Okay, well. Is what it is. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, they take it differently. I was in the restaurant business a long time ago. Back in the early 90s. That'll tell you. Mackenzie, welcome in. Mackenzie Lomax, welcome in. Appreciate it. Yeah, just taking a little small trip here to Rushville to start round 2 of the Purdue Dash. See if they can get $71 in 3 hours time. We're probably most likely going to extend this to 8 o'clock because of having to take this trip down here. So, because I don't have Doordash on at all. So, because I don't have Doordash on, that's one of the reasons why. I could dash here in Rushville, but I don't think I do pretty well down here. I don't know I've never dashed on Sunday here though. But to be fair, to Purdue and the other teams, I have to do that. The only time I would need to be in Rushville would be to do the playoff between Northwestern and Michigan State. That will happen at one time, but not today. Yeah, the time I might do that would be a Saturday. That's probably the time that I would do that to do that playoff. That 2 hours each, that playoff there in Rushville. But at least you'll see what Rushville looks like by going down here. So, yeah. Still got more miles before I make a turn. Yeah, this could be in the heart of somewhere. At least I don't remember this name here. I mean, I've only been to Rushville. I think I've been to Rushville like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 times. I remember this name of the street, so I don't know. But yeah, we're in here, and we will have the drawing afterward. That will be the dirty stack we had earlier today, Starbucks from Doordash, and let's see, oh gosh, I remember what was it? Oh yeah, Cinnabon for ubereats, both at the same time. So I had the Starbucks that I had not delivered yet, and then I clicked the button to take the Uber offer. So yep, that's a dirty stack, that counts. See, you want to? Okay, there you go. There you go, man. Just for you. All right. Yeah, the reason why I've got my beanie on, it's very cold here. It's 27 degrees with a 17 degree wind chill factor. So that's why I got that. That's why I got that on. Yeah, we got a 17 degree wind chill factor here. So that's the reason why I'm kind of bundled up today. Because not only did it bring the snow, but it also brought the cold weather. So that cold's going to stay with us for a few days. That's the reason why we got another snowmaker coming on Tuesday. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, Ma, you're so far you're getting a workout. I hope there's not too many more where that came from. I hope everybody starts learning to behave here. I mean, I know this is Purdue, Indiana's rival, but still, come on, guys. Got a nice $22 going 6.9 miles shopping for at Walmart. Oh, okay. Yeah, just got to make sure. Yeah, just had to make sure this guy's order here was in. All right. Okay, we're getting close here. So once we get past up here, we're getting close to the Carthage area. Because then when you see the sign, we'll be there in Rushville. So you get to see, where that 2-hour playoff is going to be between Northwestern and Michigan State. So. Up to $169. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really good. I'm just hoping to get to 171. Okay, now when it gets down to 30, you're almost there. So. There's the Rushville sign right there. Right to your right there. Okay, we're still 3 minutes away. Okay. Yeah, I get the person behind me is going that fast because they're right on my tail. They don't need to be. Guys, when we're driving, there's no need to be tailgating. All right. This is it, guys. This is where the
In a quarter-mile, turn right on South Main Street.
Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, this is where the playoff will be. Any playoffs, it doesn't matter. Whoever ties This is the town that the tiebreakers will be, is in this town here for 2 hours. Reason being, A, it's a small town, and B, you know, at 2 hours, the orders that you get here, they don't go very far because it's such a small town. I mean, most of your orders are maybe 2, 3 miles. Most of them are 2 to 3 miles. So that's what tells you how small the town is. That's why we do it here. Okay, so it wants me to go to State Road 3. Okay, yeah, okay, that's okay.
In a quarter mile, keep right onto South State Road 3.
Okay, I might have known the name of that. Okay. See, they had a fountain here too, and did they turn it off? Yeah, they sure did. Okay, so they turned that fountain off too. All right. Yeah, all the water fountains are turned off now because of it being cold. So.
Keep right onto South State Road 3.
Okay. Okay, if you keep going down here, you'll be in Greensburg. Smart Kid to verify your identity in order to continue with the order. I remember one time JRD was saying, like, he did a Spark order one time, I think, and he had to verify his identity 3 times. I think he had to verify his identity before he picked it up, when he picked it up, and after he dropped it off. I remember him saying that one time. He said it was the most annoying thing he said he ever had to deal with. I don't know if it was something in the order why he had to do that 3 times. I don't know. That's the weirdest thing. Okay, I haven't been this far down here. See, storm chasing? No, Tommy, we're doing a White Castle delivery down here. Man, I have not been down this way.
In a quarter mile, drop off on the right.
Okay. Meet at the curb. Okay. All right, I'm gonna, let's see here.
Drop off on the right.
Okay, hold on. It says drop off on the right, but I don't think that's E. All right, so. I think I passed it up.
Message from Braden B. A few houses back.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Yeah, that truck. Okay. All right, let's see here. Yeah, okay. 27, right here? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hello, sir. Yeah, I don't know why, but they're telling everybody to. Yeah, they said they were sorry about them chicken rings, but they gave you extra, so they're real nice in there. So keep ordering from them. That's a nice thing. All right, you have a great night, sir. All right. Confirm, and the delivery is done. Okay. So that would, you know, after I drop this off, that would give me, I already had $20 on Uber earlier today. So that would give me another $20. That would be $40 on just Uber today. So just like with Northwestern, it'd be the same thing with them. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, I could still get I still could get another Uber here. You just never know. It's a possibility. I had an Uber offer once in Rushville, but it was a terrible offer. It was $2 going like 8 miles, and I wasn't going to do that. So I don't know where it was going, but it's certain I wasn't going to do $2 for 8 miles. That wasn't happening. So that was the only order in Rushville I ever had. Okay, so let's see. If it's 20 miles to get back, so that's 20 minutes. You're looking at close to 5:15 by getting started. So we're going to extend the time. We're going to extend the time to give DoorDash some leeway. We're going to extend the time at least 15 minutes. So, yeah. Because I had to turn DoorDash off because I was going to be in a completely different zone. So that's why I had to do that. All right. But this is Rushville, guys. This is what Rushville looks like. So you will see this town during the playoffs. So, or tiebreakers, that is. Yeah, this is where the tiebreakers will be, in this town right here. Very small, as I said. I mean, you saw when I turned around over at the, over there by that one area where I turned around to go back to the customer. You saw the sign for Rushville there, and then the sign up there. That tells you how small this town is. And if you just go down that street on the way towards Brookville, I went down there once. Yeah, the sign's right up there too. This is a very small town. Very, very, very small. And at least I'm driving down the road over here, to head back towards Shelbyville by taking, yep. And in this town, this is the town of the lions. There's all kinds of lion statues out this way. So whenever you see it, oh yeah, there's, you go down that road right down there, nothing but lion statues. Yeah, they're big on the lions here. Okay, so we're getting ready to head back to, whoops. Okay. There is a place here that says that there's a restaurant here. I don't know if I'll get it or not, but I see I see where it's the utensils are on. So I mean, it could be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going down towards that way though. But I mean, not to say I wouldn't get an offer, because I could. But yeah, that puts me at $40 for Uber. So that's why I say Uber has been a big game changer for this tournament, and it has. I would not expect to be getting $40 on Uber. And I think I've accepted, I think, every Uber offer, I think, except one. Yeah, I declined this order the first time because they were only offering me $13 to take that. And so I said no on that. And I know they would offer it to other drivers, and I know they all turned it down. Then when it said 20, I said, okay, I'll take 20. I will take 20, because I'm not going to turn it back down again, because I won't get it again, because I know somebody will take it. And if somebody's going to take it, it'll be me. So I'll just go ahead and take the 20. So, but I'm pretty sure can get back to town at about 5:15. I think I can get back there around that time, and if I can, then we'll just extend the time for 15 minutes and see what they can do. So we're we'll just take a little trip to go back. It really wasn't that bad an order. And that guy was pretty nice too. You know, I just told him, I said, I had to tell him, you know, hey, I said, I know you're disappointed, but, you know, because you didn't get your, so he goes, yeah, it happens. I said, you know, and I told him, I said, well, if they sell out, what do you do? You know, that's the way it is. Just like I said, they sell out, what do you do? You know, they take it differently. Then again, of course, I told him what the GPS said, you know, that I was to go up there. What do we got there? Update. Okay, I got an update that said that Shelbyville is busy, so I don't want to turn it on right now. But because they said it's busy, you know, that could be in my favor, so. Wonder how much more we can make on Uber today, though, too. Because, see, I made $81 on Doordash, and then $40 on Uber here. So that's $121. All they need is $50 to catch the Badgers. $50. I really believe it can happen. Because on Sundays I've had, you know, $60+ days before. So, let's just take this nice little trip back down to Shelbyville. I mean, it was okay to take that down there. I mean, I knew it seemed like it was an upside down order even for Uber, but you do get extra points from Uber though too, if you take orders that go long distances. So I probably might be starting to get Uber's trust a little bit more to try to get some more orders from them, because it could play a big role. Orion, hey, welcome Orion, welcome in, appreciate it. Yeah, we're heading back to Shelbyville right now. Then I can turn Doordash on and see what we can do there. They said it was busy, so let's see if they're true to their word and say that they are busy. So welcome in. The one thing about this time of year, okay. The one thing about this time of year, when you look in the sky, you will see Orion and the belt. So you'll only see that around the winter time. You don't see them so much in the summer, but in the winter you do. So. Ma got rid of him. Probably was under 18. That's the one thing about Ma. It's one thing I appreciated. You know, she takes care of you. She checks you out. She's not being mean. Because if you're under 18, you can't be here, unfortunately. It's just how it is. Said not my rules, YouTube rules. Done with shopping with the order? Okay. Yeah, I had a shopping order to finish out round one, and for some reason, I guess in some areas there in Kroger, I guess there's no signal. So, and I guess that's when my dash ended there, was because there was no signal. My dash ended there. So, and that was unfortunate, but you know, it was what it was, I guess. Shopping order was kind of rough because there was some missing stuff. But the one thing, you know, you kind of have in your favor now that you have is probably Fernando storm chase. No, we're not storm chasing. We're actually dashing. Doordash and Uber Eats. We're just heading back to Shelbyville to try to pick up orders. I just took a little order down to Rushville that was over $20. So, or it was $20. Started out as 13. There was no way I was going to do that. So, you know, they offered me 20. I thought, okay, I'll take it. Because, I mean, if I didn't take it, someone else is going to get it. So, and they probably would have offered that person 25. So I think I'll just go ahead and take 20 and, not let anyone else have it for more than that. Because $20 on Uber, especially for me, is really, that's huge. It really is. It's huge. I mean, Uber's been really good lately. So when I started out, I was doing nothing but turning down some dumb orders. But, ever since I got to gold level, the orders have been a little better. I mean, you still get the stupid ones, but haven't had as many as I had before. So I think once you start going up the levels, then those really bad ones are few and far between, which I'm hoping, because that's I just want to make sure there's plenty to go around. See, now we're back in Homer, as you can see there. We left the Carthage area. And after Homer, it's Manila. This seems like a long way. It kind of is a long way, but I just had to try that and start with $20, because truthfully, it takes me $15 an hour. So $15 an hour is my average, and to just go down there and get 20, and I do it in less than an hour, then that gets me started. I'm just glad I'm showing you this road while it's still light out. Hey, what's going on, 3-10 Man Ruth? Welcome in. Yep, we're doing our Purdue dash today. How much do you see? Can Purdue get $71 in 3 hours? Can they do it? The Badgers have the lead at 171. Purdue started at 101. Can they get 71 to take the lead? We shall find out. They're already number one in the Big Ten poll in basketball, number one in overall in the Division One. Can they be number one here? Number one here. Okay, now we're in the town of Manila. Now, during the Northwestern Dash, I did have a order that went down this way, I think. And it wasn't a very pretty town at all. I can only say that. There was one area when I delivered, I believe I went down that street right there, and there were a couple houses. There was a lot of trash in the way. Oh, it didn't look very good at all. It was kind of disappointing to see it. Maybe I turned down that road. I don't know. It was one of these roads here, but it was disappointing. That's all I can say. Yeah, it was the first street after this sign right here that I turned. Yeah, they had Papa John's, I think. Yeah, they ordered Papa John's. They ordered like 5 pizzas. Let's see, there was a good game going on that night too, wasn't there? I think there was. I'm trying to remember who was playing. It was a good game, I know that. It's probably one of the reasons why they they ordered so many. Yeah, I think I can get back by 5:15. I think I can. It's only 7 minutes. It's not that far. Just extend the time a little bit because of the drive back. Just sorry it looks so dreary, and it does. It looks real dreary here. It just seems like it takes longer to get back than it does to go there. And that's usually how it is on many road trips. It just seems like when you take a road trip, you know, you get there, and it just seems like it drags when you have to come back. It just seems like that. And it's kind of that way with this too. Like I said, normally I wouldn't take an order like that, but because it was Uber, I just thought, just to get in their good graces, I thought I'd try it just to see. Yep, Ray's Crossing, that's the first one. Yep, okay. Yeah, Ray's Crossing, Manila, Homer, Carthage, Rushville. Those are the towns, the real small towns. Smoother than the road going over there. The road feels a little slanted going from Shelbyville to Rushville, but when you come back, it doesn't look nearly as bad. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to turn Doordash on when we get up here. Let's go. Yep. I just delivered 20, Dean. I just delivered a $20 Uber going to Rushville. And I'm on my way back to Shelbyville, but I just delivered 20, so now they need 51. Yep, they need 51. So, and the time is going to be extended 15 minutes for the fact that, you know, there was 15 minutes coming back. Yep. Yeah, it was a $20 White Castle order that went to Rushville, 20. So I've made $40 on Uber today so far. And we just basically getting the dinner shift started. Because we were really starting from 4:30 to 7:30. So that's why I'm extending the time, 15 minutes. So, because I had to drive back this way. They first offered that to me for 13. And I said, no, I'm not taking a 13 to go down there. No, that wasn't going to happen. So they probably offered it to others, and they all turned it down. They said, okay, we'll offer you 20. I said, okay, I'll do that. I'll do 20. Yeah, 20, so that's good. 51, left to go. Let's see, how close are we here? When I see the highway, that means I can go ahead and turn Doordash on. It said that it was busy. Of course, that was like 10 minutes ago, but you never know. It still could be. Yep, I said I would get back by a quarter after, and I am. Sure did. I said I would get back by quarter after, and it's not quite quarter after yet, but there's the highway, So as soon as I get to the highway, I'm going to turn it on. Yeah, Dean, I had, before I started, someone had given me an extra $4 on Uber. So I had 16, and then it said, you just received an extra $4 tip, to say thank you to the customer. Yeah, they gave me an extra 4. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, someone gave me an extra 4. So I guess they liked liked my service or whatever. So instead of 16, I ended up with 20. Then I just dropped this 20 off. So, okay. Get up here past the Circle K, and we'll go ahead and do this. I said, you're starting your dinner with $22.50. Okay, well, you're $2.50 more than me, but that's okay. Of course, I had a little bit of extra stuff here, so. All right. Oh, there's Peak Pay here, too. I don't know if that's any good or not, but there's $1.50 Peak Pay. I don't know if that means anything, but we'll see. Usually that's not a good sign. Because usually if there's Peak Pay, then there's a lot more dashers than orders. So that's why Uber's got to pick it up. Question is, can we get another dirty stack? We already have one. Let's see, can we get another one? So we'll just go up here for a minute just to see. Hoping for some more pizza orders, because I had 3 the last time. Yeah, Purdue is only 6 from Michigan, so. Hey, how's it going there, Corey? Welcome in. Looking to see if we can make $71 in 3 hours. Seeing if that's possible. With it being a Sunday night. I've made 60 in 2 before, so. In fact, I think I've done it like 2 or 3 times during the contest last year. I made 60 and oh, we got an order. Hey, starting with 10 at Applebee's. All right, we're going to take it.
Drive northeast on State Road 44. Drive northeast on State Road 44. Drive southeast. Then turn right.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're going to turn left up here. All right. We'll just turn left on this street here, and we'll
drive northeast. Then, in 500 feet, turn left.
Yeah, turn left on this street, and we'll head
Turn
on over
left.
there.
Then turn right.
All right, that $10 will get us closer, and I think that was 3 point some odd.
Turn right onto State Road 44.
3 miles, I think, 3.3 miles or something. Anyway, it's a good order. All right. All I'm hoping is that.
In a half mile, turn left onto Lee Boulevard.
Let's see. Witten Stuff, welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Thank you. Yeah, I said we're going to have $30 here soon, and we're doing that within the first hour. Well, close to the first hour. We're going to have $30. $20 Uber and $10 DoorDash with this Applebee's I'm about to get. So So this could be a very interesting dash here, guys. It really could. And the thing is, we had no breakfast shift. California Line Dasher, welcome in. Yeah. Appreciate you joining. I've seen you on other ones. I'm glad to, I'm glad to see you. Welcome in. I appreciate it, man. Yep. We're gonna have a little fun here tonight. I think this is going to be a very interesting dash. I really do. This could be very interesting. I mean, starting at 4:30, driving all that way. Well, now wait a minute.
46176. USA will be on the right.
I got to think about this, guys. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that.
In 800 feet, turn right.
Nope, I can't. I cannot do it. It's going the opposite way.
Then turn right.
Yep, I can't. It's going the opposite way. Yeah, they would take it. Oh, that's a shame, but whatever. All right, let me go pick this up. Okay, this one's not that far. So, yeah, the Uber was going to go the other direction. That's the reason why I couldn't take it. It was $11 too, but it wasn't going the direction I wanted to go, and I know they would have taken it because where I'd taken this is going way out of the way of where the Uber was going, so I couldn't take it. I would have loved that $11 and it could have put me over 40, but yeah, I just couldn't do that. Oh well. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities. That $11 would have been good. That would have put him a lot closer. And plus, that would have broke my record. 48's the record I have on Uber for one day. I just wonder if I can break that record tonight.
Progress Parkway, then turn left onto State Road 44. Drive south on Progress Parkway for 1.5 miles.
Yeah, I knew it was going this way. See, where the Uber was going, I had to pick up the order down that other way and then go out towards that other. I would have had to pick up the Uber and then come back. There's no way I would have made it. There's no way I would have. There's no driving up here. I would have had to drive over there. They would have taken the order, so that's why I had to turn it down. Gosh, I hated doing that. That was $11 too, but what do you do? All right. Yeah, this was an easy $10 here because it's just right up this street. Oh, man, that could have been $31 just an Uber and yep, started at 4:30, and once I drop this off, and it's just right up here, I will have made $30 in 1 hour. I never do that. I generally make $30 in 2 hours. I never make it in one. Hardly ever.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto McKay Road.
Now I'm right up here to this Dollar General. They're going to give me a shop and deliver. Sometimes they do that. If I'm right up here, right next to it. I've only had one shop and deliver today. Well, no, I've had two. I had Kroger at the end, and then at the last dash, and then at the beginning, I had a CVS.
Turn right onto Twin Lakes Boulevard. In a quarter mile, turn left.
There's Indy. Yeah, I'm back, Indy. Guess what, Indy? After I drop this off, I'll have $30 in 1 hour. That'll put them to $131. All they need is 40 to tie and 41 to take the lead. And we got 2 hours. So
Turn left. In a quarter mile, turn left.
is he still streaming? Yeah, sure it will. I stopped for a while and then came back. Yeah, I stopped for a while and then came back. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll stream 7, 8 hours a day. I mean, some of these that I follow, they'll do 11, 12 hours. Yeah. But no, I stopped for after that shopping order. I mean, the stream just all of a sudden stopped at right after I left the store.
Will arrive at 1653 Richmond Lane, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA.
Okay, it's telling me to go down there, and that's not where I'm supposed to go. Okay. This thing,
You have arrived at 1653
I don't know why it
Richmond
does. All right. I don't know what happened there. I'm probably going to have to restart this. Okay. We didn't deserve that. Yeah, well, it fell off. That's what it was. I need to get a new one of these. I'm going to have to restart this, guys, because I don't know why it's doing this. Now it's all dark. Yeah, I got to restart it. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Well, guess what? Yep, I had to restream it. Okay, I told you we were going to do that. Yep, I knew we were going to do that. They were going to send me over there to McKay. They gave me $13 for that. They gave me $13 for that order. Okay. All right. Yep. They gave me $13 for that order on there instead of 10, so that adds it. And now I just got a $7.50 order for the Dollar General up here. I knew that they were going to do that. I just knew it. And I was right. They did. I was right. Woo. I think Purdue is going to just absolutely do a killing tonight. It's certainly looking like they are. Just over just a little bit. There we go. See more of the road. Wow. This is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I just had to restart that because, I mean, I don't know why it got dark all of a sudden. And so I just had to restart it. All right. Yep, I'm going to get more. Yep, I just had to read it. So I'll have $20. Yeah. So I'll have $20 here, $20 on $20 on Uber and $20 on Doordash here soon. I mean, anyway, I have to go in here and do a quick shop. It's only 7 items with a couple of duplicates, so that's not a big deal. So I'll go ahead and do this. I should not be long. So, yep. So we're just going to shop here at Dollar General here for a minute. So I'll be back shortly. customer's got a sweet tooth, let me tell you. 2 pies, two things of caramels, 2 things of Snickers, and 2 things of taffy. I don't know why they'd be wanting all them sweets, but whatever, to each their own. Hey, Fran, welcome in. You have a great night. Just can't stay but sending. Well, thank you. Thank you, Fran. I certainly appreciate it. Yep, you're always welcome here every time. I'm also sending people to your channel, Fran, so yep. All right. Okay, this one here is not too far from here, I don't think. All right, let's see. Find out where we're going here. All right. Yeah, this person, big sweet tooth. Really big sweet tooth. Yeah, that's hard. I can't believe that they have all that sugar. It's not good for you. Probably for kids. But still, I mean, you know, no matter what your age, you shouldn't be eating all that sugar, you know, especially when we just had Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's pumpkin pie and, you know, cranberry sauce. I mean, I can't have Thanksgiving without cranberry sauce. That's my favorite part of Thanksgiving is cranberry sauce. All right, what are we doing here?
Drive south on Twin Lakes Boulevard. Then turn left onto McKay Road.
Okay. Frankincense and jewels, so I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and send a little thank you for that.
In 600 feet, turn right onto Progress Parkway.
Boy, this is a real quick $7.
Turn right onto Progress Parkway. Then turn left.
Yeah, so far this is turning out to be a really good, you know, deal for them. I mean, $40, guys, $40.
Turn left onto 12 Oaks Boulevard.
Left here on 12 Oaks, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I know that, now I know that, yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is not that far. Literally, these people could walk there.
Turn right onto 12
I mean, I know
Oaks
it's
Drive.
cold, but they could walk there and get this. I mean, you can pay me the $7 to deliver it to you, but it's really not that far from your house.
Turn right onto 12 Oaks Drive. Then turn left.
I mean, I know if I lived that close, I would be walking to get that stuff if I really wanted that much of a sweet tooth. You can pay me the $7. I'm okay with that.
You will arrive at 1816 Chinkapin Court, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176.
And that's a crazy name.
USA.
It's a very crazy name.
You have arrived at 1816 Chinkapin Court, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA.
All right, I gotta go around this way. Okay, right here. I think I've had these people before. All right. All right, be right back. All right, $41 I've made so far since 4:30. $41 in an hour and 20 minutes. $41. So right now they're at $142. They're 7 away from Oregon. $10 away. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't mean to go that other. Well, I can go this way too. It don't matter. Either way. So, yep, guys, this is, it's not even 6 yet. Not even 6. Somebody's got some flashing right there. Okay. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Yeah, that's amazing. $41 in an hour and a half. I cannot believe that I made that much. And this is a Sunday night. Come on, let's keep it going. You know, I know we got a little over an hour and a half to go, but let's keep it going here. Come on now. Oh, yeah, I got to do that for Fran. Yep, I sure do. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right. All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, it's
San Jose.
it's 3.5. Yeah, we'll just put Doordash on pause for a moment. Okay. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, we'll take that. It's $3.50, but it's going right back where I came from. So we'll just put Doordash in pause. Okay. So, all right.
Head to your pickup. In a quarter-mile, turn left on East Michigan Road using the left lane.
All right. Yeah, that's not that far. So, I mean, we'll just put Doordash in pause for a second. I haven't heard anything from them anyway. So, yeah, that's $3 closer.
Turn left on East Michigan Road. In a quarter-mile, turn right on Durand Drive.
I don't know why they're doing that, but yeah, I mean that's just going right back where I just came from. So be 182. I said, I don't know, Queen. I'm good.
Turn right on Durand Drive.
Yeah. the way this is going right now, who knows what's going to happen. I've said, I just made $41 in, in an hour and a half.
Stay on Durand Drive.
Yep. I mean, this isn't, Indiana, Kentucky. I mean, it could be Purdue versus Kentucky.
Turn right.
Yep, right here. Yep, okay.
Pick up on the left.
Yeah, going right down here to pick up a Mexican place here. I said, you're at what? 19 on this dash though. I don't know what you made earlier today, Dean, but yeah.
Pick up on the left.
Yeah, right here's as good as any. Okay. Yeah, it's only $3, but it's okay. I already turned an order down already, so I want to try to at least try to get back there. I mean, it's not going to take that long. It's going right back where I just came from. So, be right back. Yep, I was just in this little neighborhood, before I did that shopping order. So, yep, real close. Then when I get up there, I'll turn Doordash back on, and then we'll see if we get a dirty stack. We already had one. Will we have two? We'll see.
Turn left on Durand Drive, then turn right.
All right.
Turn right to stay on Durand Drive.
Okay. Make sure this is all secure in here. All right. Came back for sure. Yeah, Dean's doing his second. Well, I mean, this is football night, so yeah, I mean, so far it's proven to be that way. Now, as soon as I turn into the complex,
turn left on East Michigan Road.
Then I'll put Doordash back on. All right.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on Progress Parkway using the right lane.
Yeah, Dean's got to make the money now. He had, stuff with his car. Did you ever get that fixed, Dean, or do you still have to wait? Because I mean, the weather's been really bad, so yeah, I can see that, man. It's just, I know you wanted so bad to try to get that fixed yourself,
right
so that
Parkway.
you can have that car back. I mean, it's okay to to be using a rental car every now and then, but I mean, if you're so used to the car that you've been driving, and for you, it's, I mean, even though it might take a while, it's a little bit simpler fix than what it might seem, even though you got to take everything apart. That's the bad part, is especially if it's underneath, that you got to undo all that and take it apart from underneath. That's got to be rough. And that's why mechanics charge so much. The alternator is out, but it's cold. Oh yeah, I know. Still, it's out, but you got to put the new one in, and it's so cold that, I'm sure that the pavement's extremely ice cold. Because right, it's 27 degrees right now. That's below freezing. There's no way. Even if you were in a garage, the garage floor would still be cold. So, because I have a garage, and even in the garage, it's cold in that garage. And sometimes we had a little tot stay in there, in the garage, but it was too cold, because I didn't know if the owner was gonna claim her or not. And that's why I thought, well, just keep her in there for a little bit. And then finally, we made the decision to just go ahead and
in a quarter mile turn right on East
put her in there.
Road.
So, but the thing about before bringing her in, you had to had this little styrofoam with a whole bunch of straw, and it has to be straw. It can't be hay. It's got to be straw because it keeps them warmer. And you can't have any blankets in there either, because the blankets will take away all the warmth. They just need straw and styrofoam. That's what it'll do.
Turn right on Twin Lakes Boulevard.
And it was a pretty cold winter
right
last
on
year,
Twin
but
Lakes Boulevard.
that tot survived it. So, that garage, was pretty good. So.
In a quarter mile turn left on Richmond Lane.
Okay, right back where we were earlier, just a different address. Right back where we were earlier.
Turn left on Richmond Lane, then drop off.
All right. I'm going to stop up here just a little bit past the fire hydrant, and I'm going to turn Doordash on. So let me do that real quick. Okay, resume. Okay.
Drop off.
Just drop off. I'm going way over here. This is behind the building.
Drop off.
This is behind the building that I was in before. Yeah, it's this one.
Jordan K says, meet at door. First floor. Meet me at the door.
First floor? Well, there's no 2 floors here. Right here near the end. Okay. The last one was at the end too. Okay. All right. Set for him. All right, be right back. Okay. Nothing on DoorDash. But that's $3 more. So 101. So that's $44. So that's $145. All they need, 26 to tie, 27 to take the lead. And it's just after 6, so yeah, 26 to 26 to tie, 27 to take the lead. Can they do it? Can they do it? So I took that order, Uber. You can give me another one now. So that's $43 total I've made on Uber today. I mean, I know that seemed like a really minuscule taking a $3 order there, but I thought, why not? I didn't hear from DoorDash. Might as well take it if it's only coming up this way. Just get them closer because we're just a little after 6, so yep. All right. Thought maybe they might give me another shopping order here. That's what I thought they might have done, but we'll see. All right, let's go this way. Let's see, good time for a pizza order right now. That'd be a good time for that. Come on, platforms, we're only 26 away. We still got more than an hour to go. The next closest, or the second place is Penn State with 152. So, and Oregon's 149. So that's the next one. So, but Purdue doesn't want to tie. They want to take the lead. They want to be first place in the Big Ten, first place in the nation, and from basketball, and first place in the dashing. So can we do that? So cut through the park on your last order. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes you got to do that just to get that extra time. Any extra time you can take, it helps. It really does. The only bad thing about DoorDash right now is the fact that there is a $1.50 peak pay, and if there's a lot of dashers out here, that could be an issue. So Because usually when there's peak pay, every dasher in town wants to take advantage of it. So that could be an issue. All right, we'll just sit here and see. Okay, so that guy just paid me that whole thing. So, okay. The whole $3. Okay. That might have just been the, it may not have been a tip on that. It might have been just the base pay. But whatever, I still got it. So it doesn't matter whether tipped or not. I still got the $3. That's what counts. So on your way back, actually. Okay. All right, we're just going to give you guys, a few minutes here. So, we need $26. $26 is what we need here. 26 to, oh, we got something. Don't like the 7 miles. It's going up there. All right, it's Doordash, though. I have to take it.
Then turn right onto East Michigan Road.
It's $8, but it's going 7 miles, and it's going where I don't want it to go. But it is $8, though, so.
Drive south, then turn right. Turn right, then
So
turn right.
with that $8, that'll put them.
Turn right onto East Michigan Road.
Let's see. That would put them. Let's see. 40,
In a quarter
yeah,
mile,
that would put them
turn
one
left onto State
one
Road
spot
44.
ahead of Penn State for us, for second place. So, yeah, so they'll be in second.
Turn left onto State Road 44.
Yeah, that Little Caesars is going up towards Flat Rock, which is away from where all the restaurants are. That's going to kind of put a damper in it. But like I said, it is DoorDash, and it's all orders accepted. I don't like the fact that it's Little Caesars either. And when it's heading up towards Flat Rock, I don't hate that because it takes away from everything.
Continue for 1 mile.
Yeah, when I had the Little Caesars this morning, in the earlier dash, we had a big discussion about it. There was somebody was saying, how bad it was and everything, and I said that, well, it certainly has gone downhill ever since the 80s. This is why I do not like to go downtown in the dark. Would have been better, I think, if it would have been Papa John's right here, but no, Little Caesars. Little Caesars can be slow.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South Harrison Street. Turn left onto South Harrison Street, State Route 9.
Let's wonder. Gig Geedy, 1078. Welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, we're here. We're going to Little Caesars to pick up a Doordash order here. It's not upside down, but it's not a great order. It's $8 for 7 miles. 7 miles in a direction that I don't want to go, but it is what it is. So.
Continue on South Harrison Street, State Route 9 for a half mile.
Little Caesars again. Yep. Yeah, Jamie. Back to Little Caesars again. Yep. We had that discussion earlier, that first one, remember? Yep.
You will arrive at 809 South Harrison Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA.
It's all orders accepted, but on DoorDash anyway. But yeah, we're back here again, and it's going up towards the Flat Rock area, which, like I said, is kind of out of the way, and it kind of might put a little damper into things. But it's right up here, so hopefully I can hurry up and get it delivered and get back as soon as possible. Because once this is delivered, they'll need, let's see, from 26 to, knock it down 8, they'll need 18.
You arrived at 809 South Harrison Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA.
All right. Okay, let's park right here. All right. 13 shopping items for 4 items, about 3 miles. That's not bad. That's a good one. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so we got it. So we'll just do that. They say they got them. They did say they have the dips. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's a receipt. And there is not. So no receipt, but I can take a picture of everything that's in the box. Getting up to 195. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, they say it's a Waldron address. I thought it was more like a Flat Rock address. Well, I mean, Waldron is just before you get to Flat Rock, so I guess it's not too far from there. Okay. Still go down this road either way, so it doesn't matter. All right.
Okay. Drive southeast on South Harrison Street, State Route 9. Continue on State Route 9 for 6 miles.
Well, that'll put me past 6:30. That'll give me an hour. Even if we go over a little bit, that's okay, because we did have that trip from Rushville. So, well, this is going to get intense, guys. I mean, but like I said, this is anything can happen, because once you get to 7 o'clock, yeah. I mean, with an hour left, you just don't know. Anything can happen in an hour. I mean, a couple times, I've made 20. An hour. I made 30. In an hour and a half. So if I can make 30 in an hour and a half, of course I use 2 platforms, but even so, if I make 30 in an hour and a half, who knows what I could do tonight. But 195 is really good. You're pushing for a $200 day. It's been a long time since I've had a $200 day. I'm just glad the roads were good enough to go out and do this. Got a 3150, 10 miles, 14 items. All right. Godin. Yeah, looks like it's a pretty good night so far. I just hate up here. Look at this, guys. 34 miles? No, thank you. 34 miles? No, you know what that is? 68 miles. 68 miles. I don't think so. You all saw that. $14 for 68 miles. I don't think so. Jeez. See if I do you any favors again, Uber. Jeez. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a snapshot of that one and send it on Discord. I know they'll love that. $14 for 68 miles. And I am not going to Indianapolis. So, and I know, and that's a really bad neighborhood too. Well, they lost their mind on that one. By the time I get there, the food would be ice cold. Yeah, you go right ahead. This is 55 here. Yeah, if you want to go 70 or 80, you'll be my guest, because sometimes there's one that sits up there, and if you're going faster than that, he'll get you. $14 for 68 miles. Oh, I tell you what, some of them can just get really hilarious. Wow. This is stuff you can only laugh at, guys. I mean, really. Yeah, I've got a screenshot of that one. I'm definitely going to send it on Discord. They'll laugh on that one. And here's the thing, where that is, there's a McDonald's probably within a mile and a half of where that address was. And that neighborhood is not a neighborhood that I would go in even in broad daylight. I guess so many people turned it down. So many drivers turned it down. They just thought, well, nobody wants to go to that area. That's why it was sent to me. So if it got so bad, they could probably offer somebody $40 to go get it. But even $40 wouldn't be enough for me to go to Indianapolis. You'd have to pay me $100 to go to Indianapolis, because I sure am not going to Indianapolis with that. No way. Hey, you go right ahead. 55. Do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I haven't heard from that again, so maybe they realized they goofed and sent it to the wrong person. Sent it to the wrong district. That's what you did. Okay, I think it's this
Turn left. Then 6004 South State Road 9.
Yeah, it's this guy right here that orders all the time.
USA will be on the left.
On the left? I think it's this one right here. Yeah.
Drive east on East 600 South. Then turn left.
It's got to be this person here. It's got to be. Okay. It usually is. Okay. All right. All right, I'll be right back. We got it. All right. That's $8, guys. Going back to Shelbyville with another one that makes 2. We got 2 drawings. Yeah. Came in just in the nick of time. All right, I'm skipping that one because that was a little farther than I wanted to go, but we got $8 for an Uber. Going to Jimmy John's. All right. I just hate because they do not turn their lights on there. Okay, so we're gonna pause the orders here because I'm going to pick up Uber. All right. Two dirty stacks. Yes. That came on, see, just as I took the picture, you know, I didn't hit the button yet. I said, just as I was taking the picture, it showed, you know, that's when it came on. I wanted you guys to hear that. So to know that we did it. So that would be okay. So that would be $16 just for that. You know, if I drop this off, that's another 16. Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. Yeah, Bucky and the Badgers, they better be, you know, it's, you know, that Purdue just might take the lead tonight. So they would have the lead in the Big Ten, the lead, you know, for basketball, the lead in the Big Ten, lead in the national, and the lead in the dashing. I cannot believe that they sent that to me. But it's not that far either because I have to go back this way anyway. Everything that I'll have to look at it, Dean, because I mean this is $8 right here. Let's see, 29. So I have 29 on here. So 20. So I had to see an Uber. I picked up 23. So that's 50. That's 52 plus this 8. That'd be 60. They would only need 10 or 11. 10 or 11. 10 to tie, 11 to take the lead. Wow. Hey, how's it going, Kaylee? Hey, we got a nail biter going here. Yep. It's just a little after 6:30. I'm going to pick up a Jimmy John's. I just dropped off an $8. I mean, it went a lot farther than I wanted to go, but it was a frequent customer. So, yeah, you go right on ahead. Because you know they are out there watching. And especially if you go, you know, past 40 on that, you know, you just might know someone might be shooting out of there. getting you for that speed. So you want to be careful. What a day this has been, starting at 9 o'clock. I can only imagine what it would have been had I started doing the breakfast shift. But because of how cold and the weather it was, and that, I just had to start at that time. But man, this is fantastic. I mean, I think Purdue is getting revenge for, yep, you better slow down there because, they see that. They're going to come and get you.
Turn right on Progress Parkway.
Yeah. All right. Let's see, not Yep. I'll tell you what a game changer that Uber has been ever since I'm going to have over $50 in Uber tonight. That'll be my record. That will definitely be my record. Unforgiving Karma, goober for the win. I don't know what you mean by goober, but yeah, a thumbs up. Hey, all right, appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, as soon as I get up here and drop that off, we'll go. As soon as I go pick this up, I'll play that for you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. $101, in the first round, and the second round here, we're doing really good. I don't like the idea of putting Doordash on pause, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, because I can't go pick this up and then have to do that. I said I'll turn Doordash back on once I get close to where that is. We already got 2 dirty stacks. Could it be possible we have 3? Yeah, that came in right in the nick of time. Right as I was taking the picture, that's when I got the notification. And that counts because I was not done with the order. Uber, yeah. Uber, yeah. Yeah, this is the most I've made on Uber in one day. The most I've made in Uber in one day. Well, I'll tell you what, Dean, keeping it real life one, Charles was absolutely right. He said, there are days that you will appreciate Uber, and today is one of them. I mean, I even went out of my way to drive all the way to Rushville to take that one. And Rashid, how much in one day? I have to tally all this up because I've had these last 2 orders here, but yeah, I'm close to like 160 or something. I think for what I figured that they need 10 and 10, 10 to tie, 11 to take the lead. So yeah, I'll have to tally it all up and see. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do that. Yep, this is nail biting, guys. That's where we're at right now. I knew this was going to be a close battle. I just knew it was. It's the 171. That seems like a lot to beat, but last year,
In a quarter mile, turn left on Marketplace Boulevard.
171 is what both Nebraska and Rutgers had, and the Cats beat them by 6. So that was last year. Okay, right here.
Turn left on Marketplace Boulevard, then turn right.
Right.
Turn right, then turn right.
Can't turn right because that's one way. You have to go this way. See, yep. Yeah, nobody here either. That makes it even better. That means my order's ready. Looks like it's sitting right up there. All right, be right back. Was.
Head to your drop-off at 323 South Shelby Street.
It is a little downtown, but it's okay. When I turn Doordash back on, I won't be too far from places, so, yep, and it won't be 7 yet. Nope, it shouldn't be. This is fantastic. This really is. There's Lion Carpenter Got's order. Yep. Yep, we're having we're having a blast tonight. I just love these nail biting dashes. I love them. I really do. When it gets this close, and let's say Wisconsin is like, man, I said, are we going to keep the lead, or are they gonna take the lead? I like that. That's the way it is with the Big Ten, in general.
In a quarter mile, turn right on East Michigan
That's
Road.
why I love it so much, is because, it doesn't matter, what team you play, that's the one thing about it. They beat up on each other, which is what they do. I mean, they don't care about the national ranks. All they care about is their own conference, and that, and it's certainly being that way right here. Let's see, going to one more good though, sent to short, and then we switch it over to DoorDash and Uber. Okay. Hey, Uber's good tonight, Queen. It certainly has been to me. I think I've turned down I think I've only turned down like maybe 4 offers. Well, one of them, that really horrible one, that was, $14 for 68 miles. I mean, it was 14 for 34, but it's 68. So, and there's nobody that would take that. Nobody. I mean, I didn't get it back, or nobody else got it back, probably because they figured they goofed and sent it to the wrong person, or they thought I was too naive that I was going to take that. Right. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. sorry, we don't, we don't talk like that on this channel. Okay, because there's none of that in my body, never has been, never will. So, yeah, we don't talk that way. You're probably, assuming that because of my voice. Yes, I have my voice is higher than most guys, which is unfortunate, but, I was born that way. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry that if that's what you think, but that's, you're entitled to your opinion, but your opinion is wrong, and I'm sorry if that's what you think. Yeah. Hey, country kid, welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Thank you. Yeah, get up here. It'll still not be 7 yet, so a lot can happen. We'll be passing by pizza places. Who knows? This is just, 40 minutes. What a nail biter this is. We had a bunch of them last year too. So, the race for first place. I mean, even though this is a dashing thing, it almost makes it look like a NASCAR thing. But nothing wrong with that. I love NASCAR too. See Indiana? Yep. So where are we at? Yeah, this is Indiana here. Talking about Wisconsin, Wisconsin is the team in the lead right now with 171, but Purdue's right on their heels with 40 minutes to go.
Proceed straight on West Broadway Street using the middle lane.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd tell me to do. I don't want to go up to that other street. That'd take me out of the way. $9, guys, for Uber. We're going to take it. Extended car warranty, probably. Yeah, we're going to take it. It's a little over 9. I think we're going to have a tie. At least a tie. Gosh, I don't need. See, I can just turn Doordash. I can just turn it on to give me another 30 minutes. But I'm going to pick up an Arby's over there for Uber and taking it on the highway. That's going to put me over $60 on Uber. All over to make it go over. I said, this is gonna put a tie. This is at least a tie, Indy. At least a tie with Wisconsin. At least. $8, and $9. That's $25 within the last 40 minutes. Of course, I haven't gone to Arby's yet, though, so. All right. Why am I turning on that street?
Turn left on Southwest Street, then turn right on West Hendricks Street.
Okay, I don't understand why, but whatever.
Turn right on West Hendricks Street, then turn left on Shelby Street.
Well, it makes sense, I guess.
Turn left on Shelby Street, then drop off.
Okay, 323. And it's a meet. Okay. Alright, is this person coming down here or... Yeah, this is going to be fun. Where are we going to park? Yeah, where are we going to park up
Drop
here?
off.
Oh, I guess I'll just park here and walk, I guess. I guess that's what I'll do, is just park here and walk. Just got to make sure that I can... Yeah. And I'm not in anybody's way, so somebody can get through. All right. Be right back. All right. Okay, just for a second, I'm going to go ahead and it's going to be longer than 30 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and just see what Doordash. Okay, we're going to resume and then go back to pause. All right. So I get my 35 minutes back. All right.
Head to your pickup at Arby's 2501 East State Road 44.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so I need to go this way. So you'll call in an order. I said I know we're at least I believe at a tie. So
Turn left on West Taylor Street.
yeah, so I just need to turn on so I can go back down that way and get back to Broadway. That's what I need to do. So let's see, West Street. That's what I need. West Street to get back to Broadway. So we'll do that. Yep. Okay. Make sure that you move over so I can turn. All right.
Just ahead, turn left on South. Just ahead, turn right on West Broadway Street.
Yeah, you corrected yourself, didn't you?
Turn right on West Broadway Street.
All right. Yep, we still got where I'm taking it. I was wondering if I'm going to get an order up there. That's the question. Up around that area, around McDonald's. That's the question. Am I going to get an order up in that area? I could. Because there's Zaxby's up there, there's Casey's, there is a Taco Bell up there, there is Wendy's. So yeah, that's
Proceed
the question.
straight on East Broadway Street.
Now, earlier today, I've had some extra tips on Uber, so I'll just have to, like I said, when I do that final tally, up here, it's going to be seen. But I know from what I've done here with this 25, I know it's got to be at least a tie from my figures. Yep. Dirty stacking with a Doordash. Well, where it's going, I can't do that with Doordash though, Indy. It's not worth the risk. Now, if it was Doordash to Uber, that'd be different, because Uber would just take it away. Doordash, yeah, I don't want a contract violation, so that's why I have to do it that way. But when I get up there, I'll turn Doordash back on. That's why I asked for that extra 35 minutes. Oh, somebody's walking across the street. At least they got something reflector on. That's good. At least they're smart with that.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on East State Road 44.
With great risk comes great rewards. Yes, that's true. But I don't want to risk getting a contract violation. No, I don't. Because the Doordash orders that you get are so unpredictable.
Right on East State Road 44.
Oh, that's right. It's Arby's, isn't it? So I got to be on this side. All right. Yeah, it is Arby's. Okay. So then at least with the Arby's, I will be getting on the highway and I will be going up that other way. So that'll be good. And we still got some time left. But that is true. With great risk comes great rewards. That is true. Because I will, as soon as I get up real close, I will turn Doordash back on. When I know I get up real close to where this is going to be, where this order is going to be, because it's right off the highway up there. Yeah, but the thing is, I would have to go back and get that. I can't. No, I can't do that. I would have to go back and get that. There's no way. I have to go get this first. And plus, that's going the other direction too. I can't do that. Yeah, that's going the other direction. I would lose one of those. I can't do that. That was going the other direction. I mean, that was good and all, but I couldn't do it. It really wasn't worth it. I mean, because it was $7, but it was 11 miles.
In a quarter mile,
I couldn't do
right.
that. It was upside down. Calling the Culver order to Indy. Yeah, where am I going to take it? Are you going to be one of those that's $14 for 34 miles? I hope not. Here, I'm going to turn here and go in that way.
Turn right, then turn right.
Why would I turn right? All right, here we go. Right here, it'll be right out. recognize the name. I think it's in that one apartment complex up there, right there by Speedway. I think that person lives in that area. So, all right, verify. According to that, they say, and they got all that. So, okay, order verified because they told me the drinks were there. Oh no, it's the medical center. Okay. All right, it's the medical center up there. All right, well.
Turn left.
Yep, we're going to tally all of it
Turn
up.
right on East State Road 44.
Gonna have to get some new shoes soon. Okay.
In
Yeah,
a
well,
quarter mile, make a slight right
this
turn on
is
Indiana
yeah,
Line
especially
using the right lane.
it's time for some hard shoes and boots. That's what it's time for now. I mean, we got a taste of that yesterday to prove that. So. Oh man, what a day. This is crazy, I'm telling you. This is really, hey Steven, welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, we're having we're about to take this order up here. We got 23 minutes. So as soon as I drop this off, I am going to turn Doordash back on. Hopefully there will be some time left in that, and we'll go from there. So I see you've got a Kentucky plate in front of here that reminds me of Queen, so, and she's doing really well. She's going to get past 200. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've gotten 200, but you never know. Very long time.
Make a slight right turn on Indiana 9 track.
I still like the fact that they say track. It's funny when they say that. Well, they're coming over there. I better hurry up and get up here. James, welcome in, James. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, we're getting to the nail biting part of the to the part of the dash. It's getting real close here. We started at 4:30, 3 hours.
In 2 miles, take right exit 113 onto Indiana 9 track.
Just got to take this up to the medical facility. So somebody's got something, looks like some good order there. got to get this delivered, guys. We get this delivered. I'll turn, we'll turn DoorDash back on, and maybe within 10 to 15 minutes they can still get an order. Because the medical facility is not that far from up here.
In a half-mile, take right exit 113 onto Indiana 9 track using the right lane.
Now, are they going to have me go Bassett Road or Intelleplex Road?
Take right exit 113 onto Indiana 9 track, then keep right. In a quarter-mile, keep right toward Greenfield using the right lane.
Yep, I knew that. It was a good move there. All right.
Keep right toward Greenfield.
We got the light, so, could that be in their favor? We'll see. Close enough, yep. That'll get there. It says the medical facility, but are you going to have me here? I'm going to let this guy, if he wants to get over, I'll let him get over. Hurry up and get over, I'm letting you. Yeah, you're going to go down Bassett Road, okay. Take the back way into there. Okay.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Bassett Street. Turn left on Bassett Street.
Okay, am I going to meet in the front or something? So it looks like I'm probably
in a quarter-mile, turn left on Intelleplex Drive.
It looks like I might be meeting them out in the front because it shows a picture of them standing outside. It looks like not a picture of the person, but a picture of a stick figure.
Turn left on Intelleplex Drive. Just ahead, turn right. Turn right.
Okay. Meet in the lobby up here? Main entrance lobby?
Make a slight right turn, then drop off.
Oh, okay. Meet in this lobby up here. Okay. All right. I gotta put these on just in case.
Bethany C says, meet in lobby. Emergency room. I'm wearing a gray sweater and can you meet in the emergency room lobby?
Okay, so they get me in the wrong place. Naturally. All right. So we'll go over. So we got to go back over there.
Turn left.
Yeah. You want me to say? I almost wondered if go in if I needed to go in that one area. Yeah.
Turn left, then drop off.
Okay. You're costing Purdue time. Can't do that. We'll just park.
Make a slight right turn,
Here, we'll
then
just
drop
park right
off.
here. Yeah, we'll just park right here. Close enough. All right. All right, be right back. All right, here we go. All right. Since she had me meet over there, I got to drive up this way back to where I was to close it out because it won't let me close it out from here. I did turn Doordash back on. So, since I did turn Doordash back on, if I get an order, then I get it. All right, so now I have to go up here.
Make a slight right turn, then drop off.
Yeah, you won't let me close it over there. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not that far from there, and you got to be so precise. Okay.
Turn left.
Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Forget that one. Hold on. $13, 10 miles, we have a new leader. Purdue has taken the lead. They were offering that Uber that came up there, they were offering $33 for that order that was up there at McDonald's, which I know very well is probably nowhere. Yeah, that was a definite no. So, okay. Oh man. I got two places to go. I got to go to Cracker Barrel first, and then I've got to go pick up a Cracker Barrel first. Yeah. So yeah, I probably want to go. Yeah, I probably want to go. Let's see. Ooh, is that got a bird there? Yeah, that's a bird. That was your order to Indy. Cracker Barrel and also the other thing too. Man, Indy. Yep. Purdue has taken the lead. Yeah. Purdue is in the lead. So, Purdue is leader in the Big Ten for basketball, leader in the nation, now leader in the dashing. So they got the triple threat going. It's too bad they didn't do the quadruple and beat Indiana, but you know Indiana had other plans for that. So, man, what a day! Yeah, they offered $33 to go to that order. $33, and still 30 more miles. I said no. That's still not even 50 cents a mile. That's not even worth it, and probably that order is probably not even there. So, do the same thing to me that Doordash did to that one customer during the Penn State dash. No. In an area like that, if something's cold, you won't hear the end of it. Oh, the wind knocked some of these things over, it looks like. Yeah, I had to park at 2 and not 3. Huh. Oh, well. All right, we're here, Cracker Barrel. All right, guys. Go pick it up. We'll be right back. Congratulations, Indy. They're in the lead. Okay, so, oh yeah, I probably should put it in a different bag because I know that bag will not hold this. It will go in a pizza bag though. That it will do. Seems awkward, but the pizza bag will fit this, whereas the other bag I got will not. It's just not wide enough. Okay. All right, now I got to shop for one item. What? I gotta go to Fairland? I didn't know the last order was going to be in Fairland. All orders accepted, though. All right. Usually, you know, when they take the lead, it always comes with a price. All it is it's more than one item, but all it is cans of soup. Cans of soup. All right. All right, to Fairland we go, I guess. Is there any particular reason why you're taking all orders? In a contest, yes. Anytime there's a contest, Queen, it's all orders accepted for Doordash, not for Uber. It makes it fair for all the teams. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I mean, it wasn't upside down, but it was kind of, you know, I was hoping I wouldn't be going up here. I mean, it wasn't upside down. It wasn't an upside down order. It was $10, you know, for 7 miles. So I just wasn't expecting it to be up here. But it was that way all the time. It just makes it fair for all the teams to be to all orders accepted. Doordash orders. Now Uber is different. The only reason I started with the Uber that I did, you know, at the beginning, even though it was upside down, you know, it was $20. And it was $20, and I generally make that in a little over an hour. It took me less than an hour to make that. So that's why I took it. And plus, I'm trying to get my Uber up too, because starting tomorrow, from what I understand, I didn't get the email for it, or I didn't get the email for it yet. I mean, Meaty Mama did, but I didn't get the email for it that said that starting December 1st, you have to start scheduling your Uber dashes. I know, you know, that's in her market though. It hasn't. I haven't got that email yet. So. So shopping for a bunch of cans of soup. Yep. You didn't get it? No, Meaty Mama did. Yeah, like I said, if you know, with all the followers that Meaty Mama has, if she gets something, it's important. Because it's either she or Kim Side Money Plans will tell you, you know, if something is really important, you'll hear it from them. or Pedro might tell you, or Pete from Paid to Drive. If something's really important, they'll let you know. Okay, which way are you going? Okay. All right. But Meaty Mama, she was the one that posted, no more tick baiting on, she showed us that email, and then she showed us the email that said that, if you're green or gold, you have to schedule. If you're green or gold on Uber. She literally showed us that email. Like I said, there's also your driver Mike, which is the one I prefer to go to. He also does that kind of thing too. But like I said, with all the followers that Meaty Mama has, if she posts something, it's important. Kim's Side Money Plans too. I would hate to think that seeing that I have to schedule, starting tomorrow, which I wouldn't want to do because I never got that email. Man, I didn't want to be happy here in Fairland to do this. But I guess if I have an order that's up here, I guess this is the closest. Yeah, I gotta slow down when I get up here. It gets down to 40. Then it gets down to 30. It was a long time before we got the updates, the whole first rate thing. Huh? Man, what a day. What a day this was. And starting at 9 a.m. compared to 6 a.m. like I normally start. Missing 3 hours of the breakfast shift and still pulling out the lead over Wisconsin. It is amazing. I just had a feeling, because of that, that big game between the Bills and Steelers. I think that's a fighting for playoffs. Yeah, I think, I think that might have played a role. Because I know there were a lot of eyes that were going to be glued to that game. All right, Dollar General, here we go. All right, time to go pick up some cans of soup. Be right back. Okay. There's their there, and here's their soup. Okay. All right. Hey Becky, where's Rux? Yeah. Oh, I was in there shopping, Becky. Yes, I had to go in there and shop real quick. That's what I had to do. Thank you for joining again. All right, where are we going? Parked in the back. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know. They're saying it's a Shelbyville address. I mean, is it though? I mean, what exactly am I doing here? I mean, I'm in Fairland right now. Why is it going to a Shelbyville address? Oh, okay. All right, let's hit directions. How far are we going?
Drive west, then turn right. Turn right onto West Carey Street.
That's what I thought. All right. I think it's a truck. I think it's a truck stop back.
Continue
here.
for 3 miles.
Said they're in the very back, so it's got to be the truck stop. Has to be. I think I heard your voice. Be safe. Yeah, well, I mean, I appreciate that, Becky. I really do appreciate you joining again. Yeah, I really do. It's been a great night. It really has. $60 on Uber. Never made that much on Uber before. And done with the $81 that I had on there. That's $141 just for the earlier shift on Doordash and the $60 on Uber. And that doesn't include what I've made tonight. So, on Doordash. But all I know is for certain that Purdue has taken the lead. Let's just see how far in the lead they are. Yeah, it's one of those trucks that's in the back of the truck stop. So as soon as I go in there, and 2 drawings, yes, and drawing the team also. Forgot that, Dean. Yeah, we'll see who the next team is. Yeah, this is awesome. This is fantastic. So I learned to refer as Dean, not each day might be. Hey, he's monetized right now, Becky, so it's good to check his channel out. Learn some of his stories and everything. You'll learn a lot from Dean. Yeah, I can't wait. I said, we get to his join button, I'll be glad to get on there, and we'll have I'm ready for it. I said, Joy Doordash? I said, it has its ups and downs. I mean, I'm doing it now, though, RM. The reason I am is because Christmas time. Plus, it's my daughter's birthday. Fair Avenue and Mary Street. I said an extra 15 minutes. Why not? Because of that drive, we'll take it. That'll add to the lead.
Burger King 1830 East State Road. Just ahead, keep right towards Cincinnati.
7:45. I said it came right in time. We're gonna take it. We're just gonna do it.
Keep right towards Cincinnati.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing you yet. I gotta drop this Doordash off first. I did say 15 minutes. I said, I am nice to Dean. I'm real nice to him. I helped him get his 500. Let's see. 3 drawings? Yeah. Yep. That'll be 3. You're exactly right, Dean. That's 3. I did say in the earlier it'd be 15 minutes because of the drive we went to Rushville, so that'll do it. Oh yeah. Doesn't Doordash waste gas? It depends on your area and how much you're doing. Okay, so all right, they tell me that I'm in the back, that they're in the back. Okay, so
Drive south on North Michigan Road. Then, in 500 feet, turn left.
okay, right there where the truck area is. Okay, now I gotta stop here.
Turn left. Then turn left.
Okay, they say they're in the back. Okay. All right.
Turn left. Then turn left.
All right, hold on here. Okay. Guess I gotta keep going. I just gotta watch it here. Okay, you're flashing. Oh, there he is right there. You're flashing. All right. I figured you were over there. Okay.
Drive east. Then turn left.
Yep. I got you. All right. See ya. Yep. Okay. Flashing your lights. Okay.
Turn left. Then turn right.
All right. All right. Got to give them both things here. Okay, we'll give you your soups and stuff here. Right? And then we also got your, actually get a hold of that, okay? And I kept your food in here so that when I was shopping, it would stay warm. There you go, sir. Have a great night. Thank you for your business. Okay. 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 Continue. Yeah, the pin was wrong in his area, so I need to move. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, let me move here. I need to get out of here. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. Okay. I gotta get a pin code from him. For this order, I gotta get a pin code. Yeah. Yeah, I know which one it was. Yeah. I gotta get a pin code. Yeah. Hang on. Okay. Okay, why is it saying that? Okay. Reach drop-off location. Continue. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got $43. All right, I got to hurry up and get over to I got to get on the highway so I can get over to, before I get that first notification. I got to get on the highway. Yes, I know. That's my first notification. I'm on my way. So, $43 on this that I made tonight. So, okay. So we end that. All right. So just on Doordash, 81 and 40 is 81 and 43 is $124 just on that. Okay.
Head to your pickup at Burger King 1830 East State Road 44.
As soon as I can turn. Just haven't been able to turn. Okay.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on I-74 East.
Duke City Fishing, where's he been? I haven't seen him forever. What's not worth it?
Turn left on I-74 East.
All right, here we go. New member. Oh, okay. Duke City Fish. You haven't seen him for a while. Okay, well, okay, I know how to get there to Purdue. Okay, so we'll just go ahead. I know how to get there. All right, let's we'll go ahead and play that. All right. Yeah, I didn't see that because I had to take care of that. All right. You know what 208 is? 208 is good for the day. That would be nice. Yeah, this is going to put them. I think with this $9, it might put them at 190. Real close. I've got to drive all the way back to the other side instead of getting off here. Yeah, Queen's a hustler, I'll say that. We're going to have 3 drawings. not worth it. I mean, well, I'll tell you though, when it comes to getting Christmas gifts and my daughter's birthday in December, yeah, I need is whatever money I can get, because my W-2 does take care of all my other bills. What I do here helps take care of, of the other things, such as Christmas presents and my daughter's birthday, saving for vacations, things like that. That's what this does. And I can decide anytime that I want to do it, especially being a Platinum Dasher. I can go anytime I want to and go ahead and do it. I mean, I know it's wear and tear on the car and all that. I understand that. But it does pay its dividends when you have good days like this. Yeah. Because this has been a fantastic day, RM. I was not expecting to have a day like this starting at 9 a.m. because usually I start at 6 a.m. But I mean, for those that say, that it's not really a smart thing to do, or why risk it? It just is, say there's all these others, they do it. I mean, they don't just do, all I have is Doordash and Uber Eats. These other ones that I have on here that are blue, they do Spark, some do Shipt, catering, things like that. They have more apps than I do. And for some that I follow, it's all they do. It's just gig work apps. They do Doordash, Uber, Spark, Shipt, Roadie, catering. So you name, and Instacart. Yeah, you name it. That's what they do. It's their livelihood. It has a lot of its downs. Yeah, it does. But right now, I think having Spark, which I'm still waiting on. Having Spark, yeah, you do a lot of shopping orders, and Spark, they give you better offers, than Doordash or Uber will. So it's just, you get the choice of whether you have the curbside or you go and do shopping orders. Either way, All right. So now I got to get over to Burger King. All right, I did a catering order last week. Took 40 minutes and made $152.
Head to your pickup at Burger King, 1830 East State Road 44.
So I mean, it just depends, at the time of year, time of day, where your market is. It just all depends. It just all depends. You make out of it what you make out of it. Yes, you get your tips. Some of these people even tip more than what you, if you give them good service and you treat them, like they're, royalty. I mean, you don't need to, go above and beyond, like what I'm saying. But I mean, if you just, show your appreciation towards them and thank them for their business,
turn right.
You'd be surprised at how many some of these people will give you extra tips. And I learned that from the one who's made my channel responsible, and that's Dashing Across America. He's the one that taught me that inadvertently. But, I learned that by watching him and how he did his deliveries.
Turn right.
You ever get
Then
weird
turn
people?
left.
Well, sure I do. Yeah, you get weird people. You also get liars who say that they didn't get stuff on their shopping order. Yeah, you get those type of people. You sure do. You get people who order weird things. People with crazy names and things. Yeah, you'd be surprised at what you get here. You really would. All right. All right. Be right back. right. All right. There we go. All right. Okay, it's not that far from here, guys. Not that far. It's close to my W-2, so all right. Then we're going to have some, say, hey, there's Sheila again. Yeah, Sheila was having a terrific night. Yeah, had a terrific 5 hours earlier and started at 4:30. It'd be 4 hours. Yeah, having a terrific night here too. It's been a great day.
Turn right on East State Road 44.
Yep. Well then, DJ, you go. Yep, it's been a great day. Yep, it was Purdue. Purdue got revenge for Indiana beating them. Twice. Spanking them. Both years. They got their revenge today by taking the lead. Yeah, White Castle. Yep. Yeah, Jamie, that was my first order today for Uber. My first order on this second round was White Castle. That was $20 going towards Rushville. That was the very first order I took. The only reason I took it is because I generally make $15 an hour, and I took that $20, even though it was a lot of miles. I made more than $15 an hour with that. So, yeah, you're not first, you're last. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. The one who drove the Wonder Bread truck. Yep. Absolutely. I remember that movie. Yep. You ain't first or last. Absolutely. Yeah, second doesn't count. That's exactly what he said. Checkers rallies, not here. No. There was one in Franklin, but that one that went under. And then the other two places they tried to that they put in their place, they went under too. So that building is still empty again.
Turn right on South Vine Street.
Yep, that's what I thought. But there is one in Columbus. Yeah, there is rallies there in Columbus. I don't know how long it's going to stay there because I haven't. Every time I've been in Columbus, I haven't really seen that much business there. So they said that rallies and checkers are, getting close to being on their way out. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard rumors about that. Because I knew there would be a problem with the one, that went, that closed in Franklin. I thought, usually that did some pretty good business, and I was just surprised to see that close. I was like, something wrong? Or is it
turn right to stay on North Vine Street.
Is it just in the Franklin area, or are they having issues, all around? Who knows? I have no idea. Let's see, there's one in Greenwood, Kentucky, West Washington Street. Yeah. Well, there's several in Indy. I know that, but yeah. But when the Franklin one closed, I was
just
like,
ahead, turn right on Fair Avenue.
Okay, yeah, it's right here. Yep.
Turn right on Fair Avenue. Turn right on Fair Avenue, then drop off on the right.
Okay. Yeah, all the way down towards the end. Yeah, it figures. Okay. I don't think people like being able to go inside.
Drop off on the right.
Okay. Okay, still up one.
Jane M says, meet at door. Second house from the corner. Porch light will be on.
Yep, I see it. Okay, right here. Yep, she said her porch light's on. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. All right. Doing our final tallies here. We have 65. Actually, round that up, so that's 66 on Uber. So 66 on Uber, and then you had 81 from earlier. So that's 147, and then 43 tonight. $190. That is what 190. Yeah. All right. So that is the score to beat, 190. All right. Well, let's go and all right. Whew. What? Let's see, one a night, $190, guys. $65, that's the most I've ever made. Yeah, I will write those down. Definitely Duke City Fishing, and yeah, there was one that was earlier. Yeah, okay, I remember that name too. Okay, so yep. All right, as soon as I get over there, and we'll go ahead and mark that over. We're just going to go over to Walmart. Man, $65 on just on Uber. Just on Uber. Yeah, Duke City Fishing. I wonder what happened to him. I hadn't heard from him in like a long time. I remember we were trying to get him to 50, and 200 and all that. He finally got to 500. I don't know if he ever got to 1,000 or not. I'm not sure. And which team is it? Yep, we're getting up there. As soon as I get up to Walmart and park up there, we'll go ahead and get that started. Man, what a night. Yep. 190. That's going to be really tough for teams to beat. I mean, now it just goes to show why Purdue is at the top. Top of the Big Ten in basketball, top nationally in basketball, and now top of the board here, $19 ahead of Wisconsin. That is really going to be tough to beat. Very tough to beat. And it didn't even include a 3-hour breakfast shift. That's fantastic. Wow. See the bridge and overpasses? See the black ice here? If you're not careful, you'll be sliding in that. 3 drawings. Oh boy, this is gonna be. That's what that is. That's an Indianapolis address. All right. Oh man, what a day. What a day. Okay. Go ahead and get over here. All right. All right, guys. Yep, Progress Park Rewarm. Yep, that's where we're at. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this, guys. Oops, I have that. All right. First, we're going to do the team. Go ahead and get all this set up here. First of all, like Dean said, let me go ahead and write these names down. Okay. 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 Now, Duke City Fishing. Okay. All right. What is all this stuff going on here? Hang on a minute, guys. I might have gotten an extra tip here. Let me see. Yep, I did. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take that call. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to do that, but yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it gives me time to go ahead here, so I'll wait for everybody to come back. And I'll just wait for everybody to come back here, and then we'll do it. Yeah. Yep. Sorry I had to do that, but I'm just going to wait for those to come back that are waiting. So, yeah, we'll do that. So we'll just go ahead and wait here. All right. Okay, we'll wait for everybody to come back. Sorry about that. I had to take that. I'm ready to go ahead and get the teams ready, because that's what we're doing first. All right. And there you go. All right. You sent 100? Thank you for that, Indy. All right. First, we're going to do the team. Who is the next team going to be? All right. I've got a name. All right. I've got a name. Who's the team going to be? All right. Wait a minute. That's, okay. I don't know why I threw those back in there. They were ones that I already did. I don't know why they were back in there. Okay. All right, let's try it again. Here we go. All right. We got this time. Oh, okay. Nebraska. All right. Yeah, Nebraska Cornhuskers. They're the ones that are next. All right. So we'll do Nebraska next time, most likely. Depending on the weather and all that stuff, that'll be, hey, Eric, welcome in. All right. All right, now we're getting ready for the ones here. Let me go ahead and put me back on. We're going to go ahead and get the blue ones in here now. All right. Oh, I had a fantastic day, Eric. Fantastic day. You made, I just got an extra thing on Uber. I made $67 just on Uber alone. $67. Yep. $67, and then 124 on Doordash, so that's $191. Yeah, $191. That's what's to beat. All right. Let's go. Yep. All right. First blue. Who's it going to be? Got a name. You did this one last time. Ms. Dean was the one that did it. Chuck, Dashing Across America. He's the winner. Now the question is, when's he going to get back on the air? He hasn't been on the air for a long time. All right, so Chuck wins the first one. All right. So Chuck wins Dirty Stack number 1. All right, who's next? Yeah. Never redeemed your prize last time. Okay. Yeah, it's coming in. Yeah, I haven't got it to you yet. When I get paid this week, Eric, I'll probably go ahead and give that to you, because I got double time and a half. So that's what I'm going to do. Go ahead and give that to you out of that. So, all right, I've got another name here. Who's the name going to be? It is. Whoa! Dean, there you go. Each day with Dean. Yep, he's the next one. He's Dirty Stack number 2. All right. Ooh, hey, Ashley, welcome in. Yep, Dean, Dirty Stack number 2. All right. Yes. Congratulations, Dean. Good job. All right. We got one more. All right, let's move here, get a good mix. All right, our next one is getting close to the 500 mark. Life of BD Hustler. That's Borderline Dasher. Borderline Dasher wins. All right. Yes. So our winners: Chuck dashing across America each day with Dean, and Borderline or BPD Hustler. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for the extra 2. We're going to go ahead and play this for you guys. Yep, Purdue is going to be tough to beat, Indy. All right. All right, guys. That's, yeah. What a night this was. I mean, what a day. I mean, it was a fantastic day. $67 just on Uber. That's why I had to pause there, because I knew that was coming. All right, because they gave me an extra $1 tip, so that's great. All right, well, you're welcome, Dean. Yeah, this was wonderful. Yeah, well, all this stuff I said I got with my pay this coming week. With the extra pay that I got, that's probably I'll be getting you guys this week on that. So, so stay tuned for that. Make sure, say, Dean, hopefully you'll get your join set up so we can go ahead and do that so we can hear your Dean After Dark. All right, guys. Well, I have to get going here, so because I got to do my W-2 the next 2 days. So until the Nebraska Dash, whenever that may be, I will see you in the future, and remember, we're all in this together.